I'm Joseph De Juarez. This is Patiño News Fever.
You're watching Patiño News, a 3-time Slick Rock nominated news show.
And this year, we are reflecting on all 4 years of high school, which is growth within itself. So we are constantly being pushed to go farther as students at Patiño. I am an adaptive learner, risk taker, digitally literate citizen, and a problem solver. Not only in school, but in the outside world. I've acquired multiple hours of flight time. I have a new job, and I am going to be a freshman at Fresno State pursuing business administration and entrepreneurship.
I took a risk, I stayed here, and I love it. And I'm glad I did, because if I wouldn't have stayed here, then I wouldn't have learned so many different things for the real world and so many different things for just life in general. This last card, it's motivate. It's motivation, which is why I stayed here. It's kind of like giving me the boost of energy to actually stay here and want to be here.
It had obtained the 4 keys to Patiño's growth through its experiences. Evo had become a risk taker, venturing into the unknown to accomplish its mission. Evo had become a digitally literate citizen, acquiring the skills needed to navigate Luminex's complex digital landscape. It had become an adaptive learner, evolving and adapting to overcome challenges. And finally, Evo had become a problem solver, employing its ingenuity to surmount every obstacle in its path. In the end, Evo's quest had come full circle.
As I reflect on it now, I was starting to become the adult that I wanted to be. And it's amazing to see how far I've came since freshman year. I think so differently now compared to back then. But this is only the beginning. With so much life ahead of me, there's no way I won't be successful with the knowledge that I acquired at this school. Right now, the world needs innovation and unity more than ever. And if I can contribute even just a little bit to that, then I know I did something right. I don't know how yet, but I know that I want to help people.
I knew that I need to step up my skills. I need to get better at things I didn't get better in last year. So this is where everything started going better for me, because not only did I start to gain these skills and improve on them, I also got to meet better people. I also got to meet people that I knew that were going to impact my life in a positive way, and that's where my business came up, 1010.
I feel like I've grown a lot and learned many things and done many things I didn't think I'd do. Not just with Merge and starting my business, but just through different projects and things that I've done. I've learned a lot, and I've grown a lot, and it's made me learn that I want to be in broadcasting, and I know what career I want now based on the skills that I've learned through different classes I've taken at Patiño and my love for film and things like that now. So I've just changed a lot in a good way, in many good ways. And part of that is just from getting older, and another part of that is from the different things and skills and experiences I've had at Patiño to learn what it's like to be an entrepreneur.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
up is my North Star itself. At the end, it got a little rushed, and one thing I like about doing art is that I don't have to stick with one singular type of art style. I can do whatever I want with however I'm feeling that day, and I can use any type of media I want to do that with.
I also want to be a barber and open up my own shop. Being a barber, you do a lot of risk taking by buying a lot of the equipment you need, not knowing if it's really gonna work out for you or not.
My North Star is becoming a traditional grass dancer. I think a traditional grass dancer is someone who moves with the earth and are connected to it through spirit, mind, and body. A grass dancer flows like the flowing prairie grass, moving back and forth, side to side, swaying with fluidity and style.
My main thing that I've noticed is, yeah, those motivate me, but there's only one real thing that passionates me, is that a word? Passionates me, to really want to keep going in life, and that's literally just life. Life passionates me, and it motivates me to keep going, because everywhere you look, from the fly on the wall in your bedroom to the trees outside of your bedroom, there's life everywhere. And it took me a while to realize that life is very important, and it's just, yeah.
So my North Star is helping my dad advertise his business. He owns a gardening and landscaping business called Orozco Gardening and Landscaping. So this is my dad, obviously. He came from Mexico when he was 19 years old. At the age of 21, he worked at a ranch, and he also lived there.
For my North Star, I chose my family, but mostly overall my parents. They have inspired me, and they have continued to support me in my decisions. They inspired me to work hard and to try my hardest in school, because I have opportunities that they weren't able to have. So I'm trying to do my best to get into a good college and get a good job, so I can show them that all the sacrifice they did weren't for nothing.
I make delicious homemade baking treats. I started baking with my grandma to sell, and I enjoy making bread with my grandma to sell, and I found it a hobby, and I realized that I could sell my own.
I guess I found my passion. I rekindled my passion through Overlord, seeing all the nice part in it. So this is a small clip of animation I did from February of 2021. Here is me practicing walk cycle, and then this is me doing some more animation poses with like lying in bed, doodling.
So it began like a couple months ago. I was just sitting in my room one day, and my sister came in and just handed me 2 rolls of yarn and a hook for crocheting, which is like, here, I don't want this. And then that began my journey of looking at YouTube tutorials, sitting in my room, isolated, just crocheting for hours on end. Crochet this bag, this bead, like for decor, and this dinosaur. There's also like important things like a headband, accessories and stuff. Thank you for listening.
War I. Prosecution, are you ready? Yes. Defense?
Yes.
All right, prosecution, you may begin with your opening statement.
Good morning, Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My name is Nadia Vireta, and I'm representing Austria-Hungary and Germany in this case.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my name is Karma Trice, and I'm defending Gabriel Princip in this case. During this trial, the prosecution is going to tell you a story full of lies and deceit on how my client has been falsely accused of the following: assassination of a foreign diplomat, inciting a world military conflict, and creating insurrection and division.
Prosecution, you ready to call your first witness? Kaiser Wilhelm? Yep. Please take the stand. All right, Kaiser Wilhelm. Do you promise to swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. All right. Your witness.
Who are you? I'm Kaiser Wilhelm II, and I am the last German emperor. I was also commander-in-chief in the armed forces during the First World War.
What was your reason for declaring war on Serbia?
My reason for declaring war on Serbia was because the young Boniface was trying to overthrow Austria-Hungary's rule of nations.
Kaiser Wilhelm II, did you give an interview to the Daily Telegraph on October 28, 1908?
Yes.
Did you or did you not state Germany must have a powerful fleet to protect the commerce and manifold interests in even the most distant seas, also stating she must be able to champion them nationally in any quarter of the globe?
Yeah.
Did you or did you not want Germany to be the most powerful?
Yes.
Did you think this made Britain to have been fighting world conflict?
Yes.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay, you can call your next witness.
Leon Milosevic.
Yeah. Leon Milosevic. Take the stand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right.
Who are you?
I am Leon Milosevic. I am a civilian from Serbia who watched Archduke Franz Ferdinand die for me. I was born in Serbia in the city of Sarajevo. I believe that Serbia did in fact start the war.
Can you read what paragraph 2 says in the Black Hand Oath and Constitution?
The main objective of the Black Hand was the creation by means of violence of Greater Serbia. Its stated aim was to realize the national ideal.
Objection, Your Honor. Your counsel's question calls for hearsay.
Yeah. I did. That's cheating. It's not cheating. Okay. Can you qualify your witness as a member of the Black Hand, or should I sustain their objection?
Sustain your objection.
You can't qualify your witness as a member of the
No.
Black Hand? All right. Sustain. Jury, you need to disregard the witness's statement about the oath of the Black Hand and that their mission is to create a means of violence and support terror instead of culture and therefore remain a secret society.
Are we not supposed to know anything about that document? Because it was in the evidence.
Yes, in the evidence, but you have to qualify your witness as to the evidence. Court is in session. This afternoon's trial is the Russian Revolution. Prosecution, are you ready? Defense? You ready? Okay. Prosecution, you may begin with your opening statements.
Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a crucial moment in history as we stand here in the courtroom to present our case against Tsar Nicholas II. Through the testimony of our witnesses, we will demonstrate that the Tsar have committed multiple crimes against his own people. As a prosecution, it is our responsibility to prove beyond a doubt that the accused is guilty of the charges leveled against him.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, and members of the jury. My name is Lourdes Vallejo, and I am representing the defendant in this case. My client, Tsar Nicholas, is being charged with 4 counts, which are the following. 1, denying democracy. 2, prosecution of the Jews and other non-Russians. 3, creating inhumane working conditions of the poor. And 4, weakening of Russia as an international presence. The facts of this case are pretty straightforward, and they will show in favor to the prosecution.
Prosecution, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Please state your name and your occupation.
My
name is Gregory Rasputin. I am a holy man and healer.
How are you associated with Czar?
I am his advisor. I am also a friend of the royal family.
How'd you get in that position?
I was but a peasant, but the royal family's son, Alexei, was very sick, and so they heard about my healing abilities, and I killed their son.
As to charge number 1, guilty. As to charge number 2, guilty. As to charge number 3, guilty. As to charge number 4, not guilty.
No, we at least got the charge.
Hi, I'm Lisa Hamby, and I teach 9th grade English. Welcome to Patiño. We're excited that you decided to join our family. This year in 9th grade English, we're going to really help you really practice those entrepreneurial skills that will help you be successful all of your years here at Patiño.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Two, give me 2, let's go.
One last thing, and here
Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We'll see you next year.